In my last video, I decided to make Sonic characters into humans, which was a good idea, because I really did like that whole aspect, and the movie just came out, but I missed out on a couple things. I wanted to make Shadow, Rouge, and, well, the rest of the characters as well, not just the Sonic team. In my original video, I made Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. So in this video, I'm gonna be making the Dark team as humans. So you might be asking, what is the Dark team? Well, the Dark team first appeared in Sonic Heroes back in 2003, which originally the main three were actually Shadow the Hedgehog, Dr. Eggman, and Rouge the Bat. But later on, Dr. Eggman kinda got kicked out and replaced with Omega Robot, which another name for him is E-123 Omega, but for this I'm just gonna refer to him as Omega Robot. So yeah, I'm gonna have to draw a robot as a human. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna start off with, well, Shadow the Hedgehog, the main one, or the main appeal for me at least, to what I wanted to draw for this video. Now, when it came to Shadow, I wanted him to look a lot like my human design for Sonic. Since in the games they already look pretty similar, I wanted them to, well, have that same feel. I also wanted to make references to the games, so I gave him a little blicky, and gave him a little bit, obviously, different shape languages to Sonic. Sonic is more cocky, while Shadow's more reserved, but more serious, while Sonic is more playful. So originally I had him smirking, which, looking back, not a good idea, so I'm glad that I changed that. But I also gave him the same type of hairstyle that Sonic has, or well, I at least tried. They have the same exact little fucking spiky bits in the actual designs, but I wanted to completely change that so it looked somewhat the same but different at the same time, just so it feels like they could be related but not, because, well, they're not related, but at the same time they look like they can. So fuck yeah, I guess. I also decided to give him a little racer jacket, considering that Sonic runs and, well, so does Shadow, but he mostly skis kinda. I wanted him to have that type of feel that he also is quick in his own right and drives a cool ass motorcycle. So I gave him a little motorcycle I guess jacket, which wasn't that bad. I really do like it, but there's a couple problems with it. Originally, I didn't feel too unique, so I decided to change it up later on, you'll see. But for now, let me focus on the belt. I know these are completely different type of bullets than the little pistol that he carries, but hear me out. It looks cool, alright? Think about it. Those little bullet belts, they are pretty cool. So originally, I was gonna also give, well, Shadow shorts, but let's be honest. Does Shadow wear shorts? Do you think he's the type to wear shorts? No, he's the type to look like little grunge style, so it looks super badass and cool, and everybody thinks he's super hot and amazing, and he's just like me, obviously, just like me, for real. After just figuring out the actual design of what I wanted for Shadow to look like, it was pretty simple. The colors, I already knew what type of colors he was gonna get. I just wanted him to have a darker skin tone, kind of more on the Latino side, but other than that, there's not really that much differences compared to, well, his original color palette. It was just adding some additional colors like the bullets or the bullet belt, stuff like that. It's pretty simple. So what do you guys think? Personally, I really do like this design for Shadow more than my old design. Yes, I had an old design. Here's the two. You could compare in the comments if you like the older one or the newer one, but I just personally do like that one better. Rouge the fucking Bat. My favorite, well, female Sonic character. My first favorite character is obviously fucking Shadow, but holy fuck, I love Rouge the Bat. What is there not to like? She's strong, she's beautiful, she's elegant, and she's courageous, and everything that you will ever want. So having that high image in my mind about Rouge the Bat, it was kind of hard for me to actually depict what I wanted her to look like as a human. Since this is my own renditions of my own characters, I was a little bit nervous if I was even capturing her essence into, well, my design. I felt like for the other ones I've done a pretty good job, but for Rouge the Bat specifically, I've never drawn her as a human, so this was a completely new challenge for me. Plus, I don't even draw that many women, so it was kind of hard for me to, well, just draw her in general. So there's a lot of hurdles for me. But Personally, I really do like how it turned out. It looks amazing in my opinion. She hits like every point that I think like Rouge the Bat would look like the fucking wings on her back, like tattooed on her back. I think that was unique. I mean, the little like bat symbol on front of her like little, I guess, outfit. I feel like it would be like a corset, but it would be made out of like metal. I feel like that's so good. Like little aspects like that, little tattoos on her arm. I feel like everything just came together and just like truly made it look actually like Rouge could look like that as a human. But fuck do I know, I'm just a kid in my fucking room. Tell me, what do you guys think? Personally, I like my design. She's hot. That's it. She's hot. I like it. Yeah. Before I show you like the actual design for Omega Robot, I have a couple things to say. Originally, I was just gonna leave him as a robot. I know, kinda unoriginal. But I was like, wait, humans. What's the closest thing to human and robot? Cyborg. So yeah, I turned him into a cyborg. With all that being said, I'm just gonna say, I'm not the best at drawing mecha. I made a video about drawing mecha, and it was alright. Like, I tried my best doing it, but it wasn't that good. I feel like I could have done a lot better when it comes to like drawing mecha. Personally, I'm not skilled in it as much as I like would like to be, or like lie to you, be like, yeah, I'm the best at everything. I'm not. So it was kind of a little rough around the edges, but personally, I do like the way how it came out. I feel like there's some things that doesn't make that much sense, and some that do make like pretty good sense, but it was mostly just translating already the Sonic design into like a cyborg or humanoid version. So it was kind of simple, but a little stressful and not as simple as I thought it would be. Also, when it came to coloring was super easy. It was just, like I said, translating. There was some creative liberties, but it was mostly just gray and red and yellow. It was pretty simple. It was just pick those three, where it goes, nice. So tell me, what do you guys think? I personally feel like Omega Robot could be designed a little bit better, but it wasn't that bad. It came out pretty good. So for the last video, I drew a final piece using all three character designs, and I didn't want to do the same. I didn't. It sucks drawing one of those big ass pieces. It takes so long. So I did it again. Yeah, that's right. I did it again. When it came to fitting three characters, it's pretty hard. I don't know how to fit that many characters into one canvas, let alone just two characters is enough for me. So trying to fit all three was a little bit difficult. But I did have this cool idea of having them all on the rooftop, so I thought that would make up for it. After finishing the composition and having all the characters already just designed, it was pretty simple. I just basically, like I said, translated each one of the designs into the piece. And just now, I realized I forgot one key aspect on Shadow. I forgot to put the chain around his little bullet belt. So, oops. So I kind of had to go back and redraw the actual chain around his, well, waist. So, there we go. Ta-da! Final piece. Finally, I finished. What do you guys think? I do like these designs, but I'm not really happy with the Omega Robot design as much as the other ones. I do like this final piece, so if you can give me some feedback, that would be appreciated. So yeah, that'll be it. Bye.